Well, first and foremost, it's no surprise you don't see Republicans somehow coming to the defense of McChrystal. Obviously, I've already read conservative critics try to go after the president by trying to tag him as being responsible, in essence, taking up the mantra of McChrystal supporters in that Rolling Stone article. But the reality is this here. You can't stand here and say we're going to back the guy who disrespected the chain of command, who actually had conduct unbecoming of an officer. And so if any Republican comes out and sides with McChrystal, they're nuts. But also, well, here's what jumps out at me in this article. This is the president who largely followed the plan McChrystal offered.
Right.
And so, sure, you had folks like Vice President Joe Biden who questioned it, but how can the McChrystal supporters even sit here and blast the White House because they're the ones in the field executing the plan he wanted? Maybe their frustration is their plan isn't working.
Did you notice in this article, this is fascinating because McCain just came before the cameras and he said the president did the right thing. He criticizes Jim Jones, or his staff criticizes Jim Jones. And then it goes on to say, let me read you this. Politicians like McCain and Kerry, says another aide, turn up, have a meeting with Karzai, criticize him at the airport press conference, and then get back for their Sunday talk shows. So they don't like McCain, they don't like Kerry. Guess who they like? In this article, there is one politician who Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton, but this is...
They like Hillary Clinton.
But it's not because they like Hillary Clinton. It's because they consider Hillary Clinton to be on their side in certain internal wars that the White House might be having. I mean, Hillary Clinton is known to be a little bit more hawkish, for example, than Joe Biden, and she was during the entire review on Afghanistan.
I'm just wondering.
Really no surprise.
I'm just wondering out loud. He criticizes Jim Jones, who's a Marine. He criticizes Biden, whose son is over there. He was over there. He criticizes Holbrooke. So if the only criticism had been at the president, would the right be so apt to defend the president on this day? Just a question. And by the way, we got to get a break in.
Well,
go ahead, Roland. I knew you'd jump on that bait.
There's no doubt you would have that. But you can't have Republicans who are always talking about they believe in a strong military, except somebody who disrespects the chain of command.
You're right.
They would look like total hypocrites.
And respectfully speaking, almost everyone in this country has said that, that chain of command is important, and they've been resoundingly critical of everything that McChrystal has done, even though they've agreed that he is a great soldier and has served his country well.